Energy low. Energy critical.
Help me.
You know, I'm in a situation where it happened to me once before, and it was like a very interesting part of my gameplay in Space Engineers. Way back when, still in even pre-beta, there was a scenario for survival which was survival of the red ship, where a red ship is crashed into an asteroid and you just, do the regular thing, which is, drill, scavenge, build, things like that. But what was important about that scenario was that there wasn't really enough materials to build everything. And it was interesting because it was difficult, it was very challenging. And now I'm in this situation again. There's tutorial scenario available in Space Engineers now. And you do the mundane tasks of learning how to use equipment, how to fix things, welding, drilling, remote control, things like that. In the end, at least it should be in the end, you get to learn what's the jump drive, how it works and shit like that. And what it is that you get this little ship, you need to fix up the jump drive and start jumping around. And the previous task was that you need to go to a hidden location secret base, and from there they tell you that your next objective is to go to the planet using the jump drive because it's far away, and then you have to eliminate the pirates on the planet. So we're here in this ship with a jump drive with some parts scavenged. Well, I put them away. With some parts taken back with me from other tasks, just in case. It was guesswork, really. I wasn't expecting that there's gonna be a thing like that. And with this ship that doesn't have a reactor, but it has batteries, has some stuff, has an oxygen generator, also has doors that are not much of an airlock, because every time you try to get out, it vents the whole atmosphere. So this battery is dry. This battery seems dry. I have like half an hour of power left. And I also, on the way here, I came across a crashed ship. Like, there was blinking. There was a signal blinking over there saying pirates, space pirates, mayday. And I came across one back there, and there were salvage drones in it. So I scavenged one, took it with me because it has a reactor and guns, and I thought it would guns and something else taken with me would be helpful to take down pirate facility over there. Now, what's the problem? See, this ship is equipped with ion engines, which allow you to fly in space, but not in atmosphere. I have no parachutes, so I can't drop in. I have no hydrogen, really, so I can't do that. But I am supposed to take them down. Technically, I can just drop in, see mayday like that. It's gonna blink there. I don't really care. I've got a different idea for this. It's somewhere there. There it is. Okay. This pirate facility, I don't know what's gonna be there. So, if I go there alone, in person, with a gun, I might be killed. And if I'll be killed, I'll respawn 5,000 kilometers that way in a ship that I took medbay over. And I won't have a ship with a jump drive, so I won't be able to really fly back, or it will take me a while. And I don't have enough components to make myself things like survival kit that's available now, and it's easier to build than a medbay or medical room that would allow me to respawn here. I don't have enough components to build the big refinery. I don't have enough components to build an assembler or a basic one. Right now I'm able to build a basic refinery, which was arc furnace, and I need to drill stuff out to get going. And this is challenging because I can't build everything, and I should try not to die. So I looked around these asteroids here, which didn't show up much resources, none at all actually. But also there's a moon there, so the plan is that I'm gonna go to the moon, establish a little base there, and build a rover I can carry over and drop in. And I'm gonna equip the rover with a bunch of weapons, and that should be good enough to take them down and keep me safe. And also, once I've got a bedroom there, it will be also I can take more risks because I'll be able to come back. So at this point, let's take stock and maybe turn ourselves around to start our voyage. I've got about 20 hours of power left on idle, with 20 minutes of work power. I've got a moon to get to. I'm gonna speed up a little bit more, and then I'm gonna disable the dampeners to just flow over. And because I don't know how much oxygen I've got left, so that's a thing that you should mind. Right, that's in the thing there. Got some ammo, got some power for the drone. Got this many items. I've got some iron that I did with the thing. I've got no ice. Do I have a tank? Get an oxygen tank. What's the situation? Fills 95%. So we're pretty good on oxygen. That's good. That's very good. Oh, it looks like that broke, because this thing should be hidden. But then again, it's only this that's not hidden, so it's fine. Alright, fuck it. I'm not gonna chase unknown signals, which is supposed to give me some skins for my characters. That's not really important. There's survival, but that's more important. And the situation back then, with the red ship survival, was that there wasn't enough, that I didn't have enough components to do things. Right, I couldn't have a medbay at once, I couldn't have a refinery. I couldn't have medbay, refinery, and assembler all at once, and also the seed that would power me up. So that's that. So what's our situation? I said I can take stock now. We've got a low gravity generator, but we gotta keep it low power, which is low gravity, and also low zone, small zone. We've got a bunch of components. I did build a basic refinery that should be able to refine cobalt, nickel, and iron, because that would allow me to have resources to build metal grids, and that would allow me to build an actual assembler, which in turn would allow me to build everything else. But first I need to refine those, because I need resources. When I was taking over the drone, pirates showed up and started going my way, so I'm not gonna go after the maydays for pirates, or at least not now, not yet. So there's that. They might be blinking, but I'm not gonna be chasing after them. I've got a grinding drone and a pile of things in it, and maybe possibly even the thing there. I don't have an assembler, so I can't look up what do I need for medical equipment. I need 3 of medical supplies to be alive, to get respawned if things go south. And I guess I'll see you over. I've got a chair, so I can recharge, but I can't re-oxygenize. I've got an atmosphere in this low ship, so I can breathe. I don't have anything to refill my hydrogen, so I have to be careful with flying. Otherwise, I guess I'm gonna meet you back on the moon, and we'll take it from there. Hopefully I'll get to the pole or wherever there is snow for breathing and also fuel. And we'll take it from there. We're gonna need to find cobalt, silicon, well, cobalt, nickel, and then the rest. And then whatever is needed to build a rover. So I shouldn't be in need of platinum, because the rover is not gonna be using thrusters. I'm gonna need to build a parachute to lower it easily down. I'm gonna need to build a survival kit to live. And the rest is silence, I guess. So yeah, see you over at the moon. Right, we're 1.5 kilometers above the surface. Only about 130 kilometers away from when we started. Or at least from the base of the pirates. I've seen some blue patches over that way, so we're gonna go there. Hopefully it's ice. And we're gonna start establishing base. Unfortunately, during that time, night came over this side of the moon. So I'm not gonna be building solar panels, clearly. But if I'm lucky enough to have this to be ice, I'll be building a hydrogen engine, which is a new block. And I guess it's a great time to have a use for it. So let's check it. I almost crashed when I was going over.
Ship fuel low.
Fortunately, the gravity here is quite low, only 1/4 of a G. So it's not that hard to maintain ourselves above it and not just crash. We'll see soon enough. That looks like what I'm looking for, right? Blue enough. I'm gonna have to also touch the ship gently down, because it doesn't have a landing gear. Also, additionally, fortunately, the ship has a connector already built in, so I can plug it in whichever way and either charge it up later on or fuel it up, or whichever I'm gonna end up doing. Whatever I'm gonna end up doing. Right, so it's blue enough. Let's try to gently put it down. It's always difficult, because in space you just, you know, speed up however fast you, well, speed up to whatever speed you want, and then slow down at the same time. But here, when you're trying to land, you also have to take into consideration that you're always accelerating downwards. So you can't just press down and then cut the distance in half and then have it so that you'll just end up at 0 meters per second at the bottom. It's always, you have to maintain that 10 meters a second or whichever you end up being around in mind, and just gently tap it down, or else we're just gonna slam against the floor or ground. Floors are artificial. Whatever is natural and on the bottom is ground, not floor. Alright. Seems good enough. Right, so I'm gonna need those thrusters to be off, and I'm gonna need them in a thing, because I'm not gonna disable everything. What am I looking for? Thrusters. No? There is no thrusters? What are you saying? There they are. And thrusters, there should be 6, no, 12. Down, down, up, up, back, back, left and right is missing. Here it is, small thrusters. That's what you want, probably. God damn. Is it small thrusters? They're all small thrusters. And they're all in this grid, so I'm just gonna select them and group them in. That should be good. Why some are called? Probably someone fucked up. It's fine, whatever. Thrusters. No, that's the name. That's what you want. And now. There we go. Seems like All of them are off. The big ones at least, the large grid. Good, now let's see if I actually struck gold, or at least ice. Yep. Right, good. So half of the survival is fucking secured. Time to dig. Oh yeah, I love digging in natural gravity. It's always too far away and you have to kneel down like an animal. First off, let's secure our survival. Because even if we can't fly, we can still walk. And the rest is silence. The rest is just breathing. Pack as much as we can. Bring it over to the thing. You know, they really should have made it so that you can just... so that you just drill with the drill and the drill collects... and the drill just collects the ore. And... oh, why am I walking so slow? Because I'm crouching, that's why. The drill should be collecting the resource automatically instead of you holding the... shit, come on in. Holding the drill. I mean the F key. And that'll be it. Oh. Oh, it's because it's an oxygen tank. Oh, that's fine. Alright. That will pump it. And now, let's try to find everything else. Which not, I don't think it's gonna be that easy, since my drill is has only so far of a detection range. Ice, ice, baby. Useful, but no, not critical anymore. Guess I'm gonna have to take it higher. Look for the different colored spots. That's apparently resource in this crater, so let's go over this way. Maybe further away from ice will mean closer to some other resource. Also, don't get too far away. We've got limited fucking fuel here. Don't even have a bottle. Don't even have anything to fucking replenish myself with, so better be careful. Let's take it by foot, I'd say. I'm not even sure if I'll be able to jump up high enough to get back into the ship. Oh! Ah, perfect. Iron and nickel, that's actually something we're gonna need. Now we just need cobalt. Let's dig through the stone, because we can't turn it into any trace amounts of anything else, because we don't have the survival kit, because we don't have medical supplies. Gonna try to dig myself around, to walk out instead of flying out. I can use power. I've got power. What am I gonna need to build an engine? We'll worry about that later. What's up with you, though? Are you having fun? Have you got yourself the free weekend of Space Engineers? After they finally stopped being in, what is it? Early access? Pre-purchase, would you say? Have you pre-purchased it, technically? I didn't. Well, oh yeah, that's what I should have mentioned. This playthrough is brought to you by a generous donation of some guy that I don't quite remember the name of. But his generous donation allowed me to actually have a legitimate copy of this game. And in a vein of free-to-play, I'm playing this for free. Absolutely free. Oh, there's some brown spots. Is that any other mineral? Can't tell. Maybe, maybe not. Right. Still some ways to go down. Now we've got a different way out. So that's helpful. Should be, at least. In the future, if nothing else. I think I'm gonna start building the assemblers. Well, start building all the things on the outside of the ship. So once I'm settled enough, I'll be able to just grind this all down and build whatever power source I need. Right now I don't have any other power source and I can't use anything else, so the battery's gonna... batteries of the ship is gonna have to survive. Are gonna have to suffice. Goddamn. Right. Also, maybe right, more ice is available easily, so that will fuel the engine. Fortunately, I already have a cargo container, so I'll be able to store everything I grind down and produce in a refinery easily. Dig that down. I'm going to be able to walk. That was the plan. Did I clip through? No, I haven't. Right. Oh, what's this? These nice lumps. That never happened before. It looks like Subnautica. Fucking a lime outcrop or whatever. Oh, also we've got cobalt. We're covered. We're set. It's fine. We're gonna win. And we're dug down enough to get the iron. How do I... Right, I do it this way. From position. That will keep us... Keep the... What? Will let us keep track of what we're doing, or were we doing it. That's what you want. Iron. It's big enough to make our inventory full, and then we're gonna move on. That should be nickel, maybe. There has been changes to the textures for the soul resources, so it's not... I'm not that certain about what I'm doing right now, like what I'm digging through. Yes, it is nickel. The iron ore is less red. It's so black it looks like... what is it? The thing with the thing that fuels uranium. Uranium is black. Or at least it used to be. I'm gonna need that nickel. We're gonna need some cobalt too, but we'll get to that later, I think. 70 meters later. And we're just gonna bring it over to our fucking little refinery. It should be able to refine all these, because... did I go through over this before? It should be able to refine that, because... the basic assembler doesn't require metal grids, and the advanced assembler does. And if the advanced assembler requires metal grids, the metal grids require nickel and cobalt. So if the regular assembler is not able to build that, there is no chance for you to get there. And if there's no chance for you to get there, also the refineries won't be able to refine those minerals, those elements. So we'd be screwed, and everyone would be screwed if they would be in a situation like this. In any survival situation. We don't need the lights anymore. Good thing the planet is glowing so hard. It's full planet, almost. It's almost full... Look honey, it's almost full planet. Good thing the signal's name is Mayday. Maybe I should just make a GPS coordinate pointer over there to not waste energy with the antenna. Maybe not.
Energy
Oh.
low.
That's also something to take to keep in mind. Power is gonna be needed. They also in the new update. In the new update, just a regular update, considering it was in development for so long, and there's hardly anything changed that, well, in case of release, there's hardly anything changed for anyone who already had the game. So it's just another update for us. Unlike you fucking pleb. Be careful with this, it's steep. You don't want to... there is no healing, automatic healing enabled in the tutorial, so keep that in mind if you're playing this. This looks green. Is this a different door or just light playing? Anyway, I think it's just light, probably. Otherwise I'd have a ping of a different resource. No, I wouldn't be able to jump up, so I have to keep that in mind too. And that's not good. So we've got the refinery. So let's start refining. They made it so you only access the thing that you click on, which is kind of upsetting. Types of inventories, yes. Because often you need to get into systems that are not connected, that you're not connecting directly to. So that's annoying. Basic refinery. Let's refine stone for what is it? Well, if you don't want to refine that, then fuck off. Basic refinery. What am I saying? So yeah, it's refining nickel. That's good. You need to get access to other inventories, and by default you're not encouraged to. You generally get through whichever terminal is the closest. So there's that. Right, half a kilometers away. Quite a bit. Getting power. Let's see what I'm gonna need for the engine. And then let's cut this a bit short maybe, so I can see what's the situation with the thing, and then we'll be able to do the thing. Right, what am I looking for? Not what I'm looking for. Different fucking HUD is what I'm looking for. The engine, plates, constructions, that steel, large steel tube. I'm not sure. Small steel tube, motor, computer, and power cell. What do I need for a motor? You don't really get to see unless you've got an assembler, and I don't. So let's maybe start making a little bit of a platform for ourselves to work on for now. To transfer things to. Since I'm gonna be needing oxygen generator too, and it's in there, so I'm gonna need a pipe, I guess. So yeah. I guess we're sticking with the idea of putting everything on the on the ship. I'm gonna need a pipe that leads to the generator, which isn't the best because I'm gonna have to tear some things apart, and I don't really want to because I've got oxygenated interior. I think I'm gonna have to do this, right? Which is to say, unplug the drone. Hopefully, it's strong enough. To lift itself on the moon. Oh, what's going on? It's not exploration ship, is it? Maybe it is. Oh, it's not quite strong enough, I think. Oh, it's because of the magnet? It can't be because of the magnet, can it? Oh, be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. I'm not being careful, shit, I broke it. What did I break? The engine's fine. The most important thing is fine, it's fine. It's fine. Thing's fine. I just broke the drone. I'm gonna need fucking thrusters. Shit. Or I can just take it apart because I'm not gonna need it, really. Good, anyway. Fuck you then. It's just... nothing else, it's resource in the shape of a fucking drone. Oh, see, I just vented the interior. So I'm gonna swap this with other things. Do I have anything inside? I don't even know. Well, too late. Then I'm gonna need the thing. The entire different thing would be... no, that's not pipe. That would be tube, like conveyor tube, right? Who cares? That'll be easy to manage. That's what I'm gonna need. Interior plates. Do I have interior plates? Should have some. Will I have enough? It's also fucking crucial to building the shit. Small steel tube. 8 of that. I don't know if I have that. And the plates on the outside are not going to be needed. We're not going to be doing that. Oh, we do have some tubes. Good. If nothing else, I can still scavenge some of the drone I took. Oh, got this. So now let's replace the thing with something airtight. Hold on. Come on. Where's the shit? There it is. half block will be enough. That will put us here with the engine. Hopefully this isn't... Yeah, that's tight. That's airtight. So let's have a start on this. Will be a good use of a fucking time. I haven't put an engine on any of the bars yet, of course. Not here. Let's put it here. Is it engine? Is it actually called an engine? Yes, it is. Maybe they invented a different sci-fi name for it. Let's see if the access port is the right thing. Can I afford putting steel plates in it? Probably. What else am I carrying? Computers, it's fine. Instructions, large steel tubes, small steel tubes and motors. I'm gonna keep it low for now. We're not really needing it that much. And what's more important is refining the goods right now, so let's check up on that. Refining is still going. We've got some nickel, we've got some... Let's put this on as priority for now. We've got some silicon. Don't know where from, but we do. So that's good. So let's go grab cobalt, because we're gonna need that. And then we'll be able to just make a big assembler. And we'll be set. We'll be really, really set. Give us a little flight, because we're not gonna climb that hill, I don't think. Ooh, be careful. Don't die. It's dangerous. Right, so I guess I'll just dig out the things, and we'll see each other in the next episode of my extreme survival of the tutorial.
Energy low. Energy critical.
Help me!